Good evening from Sweden. It is 7 p.m. and on today's show, we are going to do some building in Forgotten Dreams and maybe do some more testing with some roofing. Let's see. A little foggy today. A little foggy. Yep, today I think we need to do some more decorating on the house here. Add some more decoration here. And I think we also are gonna have to do some more stuff in here. I might try and do some in the church, although it's all foggy. I might finally get around to finishing to fill in the bookcases. Might fill in the bookcases. Maybe... I think this is mostly... Oh, we still have that bottom corner we need to do. Need to figure out what's gonna happen back here. I think we might do something there. Sun's gonna set soon. That is the nice golden glow of evening arrival. So we'll need to take a nap quite soon. The sun on the tree looks pretty nice. And there the glow goes away. Turns to the blue. And it's bedtime for us. Yep, so we're just gonna play around today and do some decorating, and we might do some more roof experiments because I'm curious to see what the roof looks like. Yeah, this is a little experiment we did in last stream. Right over here. I'm really curious about this roof. Because on the inside it has that pattern, it just goes straight up and then skips one and goes straight up. So I want to see what the other blocks end up looking like using that pattern. So I might do that a little later today. The other roofing blocks. See how they look. And not really much to do over here at the moment. I want to wait. Kind of am waiting on this little house down here. Waiting on this cable forest home until the water update, I think, to see if there's any updates to maybe plants and see if I can get the butterfly push thing to work or not. Otherwise, I'm just gonna put these back over there. We can do that quick without putting the actual landscaping in. Yeah, so this is going to be a bookcase or some kind of storage. But under here we did plant previously the berry bushes. And they have 4 stages of growth. And in the 3rd stage, they have butterflies. And so the way that we have it set up right now, if you plant them, this whole area just fills up with butterflies. But then once the berries come out of the bush, they disappear. So we're gonna wait and see if maybe an update in October will change that before I either close in that under the bed area, or if we get lucky and have a butterfly bed. I don't think we will, but you know, I am curious about this, so I might start with this real quick. We need some more of those. Tarred root. Okay, let's go up there and do this little experiment real quick. Really curious about the this granite roof. In my mind, I think that it will just be entirely a metal roof using this method, but it could also just be a slate roof. We'll see. We'll see. So we want to try and recreate that, and what's the best way for us to do that? Don't really need it up on a roof, but I do need some kind of platform to start it with. We'll just make some blocks here. Oh, we need to just use this cheap stone. Yeah, this works. Turn snapping off. I'm actually gonna go up here because I really am truly mortified of falling to my death. So we'll test it up here. Did this, and this. Okay, that is 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. That is what we need. Let's get started. I actually need to just delete this. That'll be our starting point. Hope everyone is doing good today. I woke up this morning and was doing some light work in the community server that Erwin has set up for builders that she knows and is friends with. Whitelisted server. So I did a little chest management and organizing on the server this morning. Then was busy with real life stuff most of the day. And now I'm just wanted a little me time. I don't actually know. That's all good, all good, all good. So, how does this actually work? Because in theory, I think for the sake of ease of build, I'm just gonna use this tool. Because I don't really care what's behind it. And then I don't have to go every other to make it actually work. The straw roof, I think, is just gonna look like lines. In fact, I know it will just look like lines. Because I have done this before. So I don't really know why I'm doing this, but, you know, do the experiment, see it through. Okay, yeah, we'll go up that high. The straw roof. Looks kind of boring, I guess. We'll do the other straw roof and the fiber roof. Angles really not ideal. Not an ideal angle. This one is just gonna be black lines. The straw ones I kind of already know what is gonna happen, but it's the other ones that have like the fancy stuff happening to them that I'm not quite sure if a bunch of weird artifacts are gonna all of a sudden show up. Okay, this one we got. Hey Shaw, thanks for the lurk. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. That was a couple minutes ago. I was so wrapped up in this, I forgot that I actually needed to read chat. Trying to get better at that. Oh boy. So this is a really easy method for doing this 45-degree angle, is just using this as straight lines. And these fiber roofs look pretty similar to the way they would on the side, except they're just rows. I guess I could quickly do this side. No harm in that. Ah. Okay, next one is this one. Should look, in theory, should look similar to this. This does this weird thing though, where it like half the tile is going this way and half the tile is going the other way. That's what makes me wonder about the more fancy tiles. But we're gonna save those for later. Can't like start with the reveal. You need to kind of lead up to it. Edge people in onto the... Oops. Oh. Gotta have a little roof foreplay before you get to the main deal, right? Whoa, that was wrong. Bonk. This one actually, because of the texture, it is hard to see the ridges. Maybe it's because it's like overcast. Well, that was wrong. That's what I was wondering, if something like that might happen, but doesn't seem like it will. Kind of hoping it would, but I still do want to see how these look. What should we do next? The shingles? Shingle. Well, this one is doing something weird. Or did I just put it in the wrong place? No, it's because it's coming off this straight side. This song, Shout, brings back a very specific memory for me of driving in the back of a car. Hey Vicious, what's up? Thanks for stopping in. I am doing roof experiments. I was experimenting yesterday, or the day before. And at 45 degrees, I saw you had a roof that looked like this, but then you also can end up with this pattern at 45 degrees if it's just going straight up. Straight up instead of alternating. So I wanted to see how the blocks look when they're like that and see if anything funky happens. I think I just messed up this one. Should be like that. So yeah, I'm just experimenting with this real quick, and then I was gonna start building. I can show you around if you just let me finish this up real quick. Hope you slept well. You streamed quite late because you were streaming way into my morning. You're night owl. I'm gonna do one of those streamer things. Maybe I'll do a streamer thing. Not a good streamer, so I think I know how to do this though. Yeah, there we go. There's Vicious's channel. Vicious Germs. He's another really good builder. It's fun to hang on his channel and watch him do his magic. Definitely worth the follow. Definitely worth a follow. If you like watching people build. And if you're watching me right now, then you probably like watching people build. Yeah. I just recently learned. That's why I had to like think about, wait, how do I do this? I don't have a stream deck. Stream deck is what it's called, right? Where you just push a button and magic happens. I don't have one of those, so. I was hoping that maybe these roofs at this angle would produce those funky, you know, offshoot things like the silver that this granite roof gives. Those things. And that maybe from this side, if it was just straight up, it would just be all silver. And then if you made like a square house that was all at 45-degree angles, it could be like an all silver roof. Experiment is almost over. It was less exciting than I thought it was going to be, but this one works pretty good. You can hardly see that it's a 45 because of the pattern. It just like blends in pretty good. Whereas like this one, you see the rows. This one blends in pretty good too. Interesting. Well, right now I am in the middle of this is my build and this is my build, and right now we're in the land expansion area. So I do some experiments here. Eventually at one point you can see there's a build line here. Eventually at one point there'll be another altar over this way. And then maybe I would invite some other builders to come in and add little houses along the path. I'm hoping though, if something like that does happen, that it'll be when there's signs so I can, you know, give credit where it's due and like post on there whose build it is. So this is my little world. Not so little. I took over the Blue Goblet Hotel Tavern, and I've expanded quite a bit on it. So there's a lot happening all over. A little amphitheater. Back office dressing rooms and merch being sold. This is the first thing I built in this area that was actual building, and because I originally just restored the tavern. This little church was the first thing I built, so I like leaving it here because it's just like basically a single block, and I didn't really know what I was doing when I was building. So it's fun to look back and see how you progress over time. In here we got a brewery. So on the top floor there is a little bar area. And on the bottom is the brewery. And this is my snake temple area over here. Everybody has to use that snake somehow. It's weird that they chose to make it so huge instead of it just being like a decoration that could be on a table. This is the barn with all the animals that are not fed. How you guys doing in here? You dead yet? Not dead yet. And then we got the archery range with the bows all ready to go. And you think you had the snake somewhere? Yeah. And then this over here is my little shrouded build. It's completely overtaken with decay. Then in my world, I actually have hidden different chests. You see right here is a chest, and inside of it is one of the mosaic pieces. So there's a little mini puzzle game that I submitted for the Enshrouded monthly thing, or summer games contests, and you can find all the pieces and then put them in the puzzle right here. And it's a way for people to explore around the build without you know, like having a goal instead of just wandering aimlessly. And then we'll start down. We'll start down here, and then we'll work our way up. So I started building a underground little house. Has a little cozy area. People to chill and hang out at. Little bathroom in the back. And then mushroom top. And more little coziness. And a bed. Little bed. So I was telling chat earlier that my goal is that they allow us to stop growth of trees during the growth cycle, because each thing has 4 different stages. And if you plant berry bushes all down here, during the 3rd cycle, there's a bunch of butterflies that all appear up here. And it's only butterflies, you don't see any of the bush. So I'm hoping, I'm leaving this open right now and unfinished, hoping that we'll actually be able to stop growth of trees at some point. And I want to finish that off. This is the main entrance into the area. There's a hidden underground occultic temple down here. Cults are always a good idea. Yeah. That's hidden behind this. What's that up to? And up here I made a little showcase area for all the different armors in the game, with room for expansion. And then I can just go up and if I want to equip one, just okay, I'll wear this for the day. I like being the Joker though. I like being the Joker. So the inn normally is ending, you know, just it was just a square building. So I added all the stuff on the outside. Skull guy, yeah. And then I redid the whole inn. Moved a bunch of things around, like the staircases aren't where they used to be. And then I finished off all the attic space into apartments for the different NPCs. So this is like, this used to just be here and I expanded it out, and then above is another little apartment for another NPC.
Hello.
So the tavern definitely got repurposed. Then I made a little walkway going across up here. Party area outside. And a little... I think the wall used to end right here. So this is all new stuff. Then switched around down here too, added bathrooms over here. Because there was only one bathroom for the whole place. I figured they needed more bathrooms. And then in the back of the tavern is all my planting areas. I got sick of changing tables, so every plant has its own table. This is where it grows stuff. This is for the alchemist and the collector. They have a little house. And then I added that skyway and a new building over here connecting back to the tavern. Another little apartment down here. Hey, dude. More apartments up here. And then there's a clock tower. And I'm waiting for October for this to actually be water instead of this blue glowy light. So excited for that. Same thing with let's use this way to show that. Going over here. Yeah, there's a whole waterfall system with a canal that runs through the houses up there and then down over there that hopefully will become water. This is the part that I don't know, is how far the water will fall. I might need to make like some breaks in there where it like hits something and then a new water source is added. I don't know how that is actually going to work, so that'll be interesting to see. Back here I got just a whole showcase area for all the different blocks, so I can come see how stuff looks and all the roofs. And then space for more blocks whenever they come. It's a nice idea. Very practical and helpful when you're a builder. This is the trophy museum, I guess is what we'll call it. All the trophies are in here, and then all the fossils and things you can collect in the hollow halls, as well as the ogre. So that's here, the fancy roof. Really like this roof. Wow. This is the fun roof. And then up here, every NPC was originally living in the attic of the tavern, so I made houses for all of them. So they all have a place to live now.
Hello.
And the idea was that every house needed to have a bed, a fireplace, and a toilet. And some of them have kitchens, but most of them just have maybe a table, if that at all. The idea is that everybody would just go down to the tavern and all eat down there. Yeah, there's a bunch of houses along the way here with different designs. I'm going really quick through everything. Gets kind of boring, I know. But yeah, here's the water. You can see it will flow through and under a little bridge and then down eventually, hopefully. The clock tower.
Hello.
The clock tower was fun to do. Uh-oh. Almost died. Almost died a death. I used... I'll show you it from up here. I used some plates and some cups for the hands. And just rotated around, and then that's the prison fence as the stick parts that go out. And just did the same thing on every side. That's pretty easy. Pretty simple. So yeah, this was my first build area. And once all the NPCs got houses, then I decided, okay, I want to move away from here and start building more. So then I went and built this one, Forgotten Dreams, because the view out this way. Your drum set is your favorite creation? Yeah, I really like your drum set. I still haven't stolen it yet though. I need to steal it. It's pretty awesome. So anyway, I expanded and then we'll go up to the new area. This is just a tower. Eventually I'm gonna come back here if we get more NPCs and add more housing up on the top ridge of the kind of layered thing that just happened in game here. There's all these layers, so if we get more NPCs, I'm gonna build more houses over here. But in between the two is just this long road that is kind of my testing area when I want to test something out, like I was doing with these roofs earlier when you walked in. And then eventually it'll become something. And then over here is this kind of start of the newer area. Built a little windmill down there. And built the dude. Don't know if you know about the dude, but this is our mascot of the upper area. He has the big mug of beer. This is the big tourist attraction up here. Oh, it's at night, so that was all terrain materials except for the mug. Someone's at your door. I'll wait here. We'll go to sleep. recommend to everybody not to build with terrain materials. It does not do what you want it to do, and weird things happen, like he's got warts on his thumb. And like, yeah, it's not easy. Not easy to build with terrain materials. They want to clump together in weird ways. It was a fun experiment though. Fun experiment. His eyes are shields. Same with it. The ring here is made up of 2 shields. Shouldn't have built this here because it like blocks the sun from hitting over here, but that's exactly what would happen. There would definitely be a visitor center here for all the tourists to come and have a coffee out here. It's just what would happen. It is just what would happen. I need to add some more decoration in here maybe today. I don't understand why these trees do this though. Like, I'm not that far away from them. And the texture I have set to like the best texture. They just like, they look so bad. They look so bad. They really need to update the cloud. Just a big square cloud. I don't know how long I should wait for him to be at the door. Wonder who's at the door for that long. I was thinking maybe it was like a food delivery or something, but maybe it's like, we're sorry, you're getting evicted. Today, we're removing all of your belongings. Doubt that would happen, but could happen. You never know. Even here, the texture, like, I'm not that far away from that. The game should render textures further, in my opinion. It starts looking like a... to me, anyway. When you get down here... Now, for some reason, this reminds me of One Piece. Like, one of the One Piece anime people. I don't know why, but that's what it reminds me of. Oh. Boom. Oh. Boom. Well, I don't know how long he's gonna be, so I'm gonna go grab some books and start doing the bookshelves. And then we can finish up the tour. Not much left when he gets back. If he gets back. Boom. Oh. Okay, where are the books? Got any books? No books. No books. No books. Okay. Let's go make some books. Making some books. Where are you still asleep? Nope. Tending to the bees? Oh yeah, you're tending the bees. How nice of you. That should do it. I'll go back up here and work on those bookshelves that are in the upstairs of this community center. These. All right. these bookshelves are at an angle that isn't aligned to the snapping mechanism for the books, so nothing actually aligns. So just forgive the unalignment, please. Stand on this. Do some distant. These top shelves, you need to be up on something, so. That works. That works. Can you get back up here again? We'll add some things into these spots, like we did here. Oh, oh. You always use more of the straight books than you do the other ones. Always use more. this one we'll put here. From far away down now. Put a book over here too. One of these. Whoops. No. 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 It really doesn't want to cooperate. Let's try this one instead. Yeah, it really doesn't like. What if we put it back there? That might be better. No? No? Oh, we're getting there. Oh. There we go. We did it. Okay, so that bookcase is mostly done. We need to add some plants up here. And a bunch of decoration. Slowly, slowly, things start to take shape. Put this in here, I guess. I'm gonna rip this stuff down. I like how this one looks. It's like blends in really good. Okay, are you gonna let me remove all of you? Same way I built you, or are you gonna be mad? Oh, it even lets me remove this. Oh wow, I thought I was gonna have to manually delete that. once we delete this, what do you think we should do? Should we do the church, or should we do more on the visitor center main floor? Alright, I'm gonna leave these here. And I'll throw this away. Not throw it away, put it away. Oh. There we go. Alright, so we either can do something in here, some kind of churchy type thing. Don't know why that's here. Or we could add more furniture and stuff in here. Make this all cozy, like a nice lounge area. And I think there's gonna be a little bar, like a little bar here. Not a bar, liquor cabinet kind of type situation. That's right there. And that's more consistent all the way around. Need one over here though. I think it's more of those at some point. Let's make this into a cozy area. We'll try and do like sofa in the corner, like a three-banger. Then we'll do some chairs around the fireplace. Let's go make a bunch of sofas. Oh. We want some sofas and we want some rugs. Hey, you got what I want. I want 3 of those. I'm not out of wool. You liar. I have like a bajillion wool. I have like a bajillion. I was just out of there. Where did he go now? He's hiding on me. He thought that was too much work. You didn't go. Oh, it's almost bedtime. He's probably in bed. You lazy bum. Get up. It won't even wake up? Wow. Force you up. Oh, and he disappeared. Where do you think he went? Oh. Can you find your husband, please? Oh, there he is. Okay, 3 of those. Couple of those. And then need the girl to give us. Oh wait, you were in bed also. Did you go back to bed? Yes. Hello. You need to get up too. Get up. Now where'd you go? Having these guys on roam sometimes is annoying. Yes, I want you to craft some things for me, please. Now it should be okay. Okay, so we're gonna try. Okay, so it needs to go back. Maybe like that. Hmm. Looks a little wonky. Little wonky. Little wonky. That looks better. It was really not centered. Chat, you had one job. You're supposed to tell me when things are wrong. And that is wrong. You must be punished. Here maybe? That's got enough room. This needs to come over more. Just thinking about like someone actually walking through here to get around. And then over here by the liquor cabinet. Brain melt there for a second. Actually do. Maybe do something like that. Trying to think of like how this might actually work in real life. There'd be a flow of traffic this way. People chilling there. People chilling here. This needs to back up just a little. Then we should add another group of chairs here, like this. Right here, going across. And then there'd be the natural flow from there to there. And over there. Yep, so we'll get 2 more of these. Go up here and sleep real quick. We will sleep. All right. So let's go grab that. Just checking, I might have had one built, but I don't. Okay, are you awake yet? Or are you still in bed? Still in bed. Kind of expected that. There we go. 2 of these. I think I should have enough rugs. Yeah, we're gonna put this here like this. Yeah, it's pretty natural. That was bad. We'll fix it manually with this rug. That looks better. Okay. So that looks okay. I'll throw one of these down here with a couple of these. And then I don't like the cracks. Yeah, there's like a big crack in the middle. I add this extra carpet in here to get rid of the crack. I know they're trying to make it look like it's four furs sewn together, but sometimes realism is not preferred in video games. Okay, now are gonna need like a table and a table. A table. What kind of table should we use? Good question. What kind of tables are we gonna use? want some more of these also. Put that back. Tables. You still sleeping? No. Where are you? You're not up there. There you are. Okay. I think we're using... Where are they? Not those. These. One... No. Maybe. Maybe we'll use a couple of those. 1, 2... It's not what I really wanted though. I want these. And that should give us enough to experiment with. Let's go up. Go up. Wow, it's a sunny, rainy day. Like when it's raining and it's sunny out. It's kind of a special time. Okay, so I want to put these in this corner. And this corner. We're going to like that. And these. Yeah, I wanted something that just sits behind that we can put like a little flower or something on. And then these down here. I'm not going to use those. Can I have you guys to the side? I wonder if this should be like that instead. Because there wouldn't actually be a drawer that you'd use. And a visitor center. It would just be a table. Just be a table. Let's... One's too far and one is too close. Try again. Let's get it from this side. There. It's kind of weird that low kind of needs to be there. Otherwise the legs, it looks like it's like balancing on a V, which looks weird. That looks better. That's okay. Okay. And then we'll add these. Maybe on this side. And have them be the same height. Right? Can still walk through there. Well, I can bring it in quite a bit. I can bring it in. It would be nice if you could turn snapping, like the rotation, if it was fluid instead of increments, where it could just fluid rotate it. Then it could fit in here a little better. Maybe they'll allow that at some point. I would believe that you could walk through there. Might bring this one back just a little. Yep. That works for me. And I needed one of these. Over here. Right there. Got the bathroom. You guys need light out here also. Out here. We're putting you there. And there. Looks about the same. That looks about the same. Just trying to think about maybe what these different areas could be. I thought originally this might be a bedroom, but I want to leave these open. And then if I close it off, like back here, on this side, this becomes like a closet, basically. And this one is really tiny. You know what I'm doing? Hey, McLeod. Sorry about last night. It got to be 12:30 and then I tried talking and I couldn't hear you. Then I didn't know if like your computer was having problems or something, so then I wrote that I was gonna log out, and then I saw this morning that I wrote it in my chat instead of like as a message to you. I hope you weren't offended. We need to get some, let's look for blocks. I think we're gonna use this one. I use that one so much though. Don't want to use the white. You fixed it? Maybe I should switch to No Man's Sky a little bit later. I think I'll be on for a little bit. I think I'm gonna actually use this one. This is the Desert City Wall, right? Yeah, Desert City Wall. It's up to you. You do you. My stream elements message. Having fun? Enjoying the stream? I answered no to both of these as well. Still, it's worth a follow to see what this streamer might do next. I was in a mood that day when I made those. I was in a mood. I might switch to No Man's Sky later, but I want to do some testing. Where do I look up my playlist? My music playlist? Is that what you mean? Let me see if I can show you. Hold on. Hold on. Need to figure out how to do this. And also make sure that I don't show something I'm not supposed to show. Okay. Let's see if I can do this now. We'll switch to here. And then we'll switch to here. And then we'll switch to this. So I believe you can see this now. This is my profile. And you can just click here on this Spotify link. It's easy to forget. This is inside of Discord. So you just click on my like view full profile or whatever. Then you can see my Spotify, YouTube, Steam, all that stuff. And then the playlist is this playlist. I don't know if it's on there because this playlist is cancel. This playlist, sorry. Not used to being a streamer. This playlist is called Songs to Test Speakers With. It's a public playlist that Spotify made, but it says that it was made for me. So it's either based on songs that I like or it actually is just the same songs for everybody. I don't know. But yeah, it's called Songs to Test Speakers With. I don't think I have it on my profile, but there's some good songs on here, so I decided to listen to it. Okay, we need to make some blocks. The desert city blocks. And then we'll go back up here. They're not Twitch safe. They are played on a separate audio track. So when the video saves to Twitch, it doesn't save the music, it just saves my voice. And then when it gets yanked over to YouTube as well, it's just a Twitch stream with just my voice and no music. It's not that difficult to do. Are you using Stream Elements or Streamlabs? Because I'm using Stream Elements. That's the thing that I have learned on. I don't know. Yeah, OBS. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry. My mind is... I'm using OBS as well. Yeah. I'm brain farting. Okay. What we're going to do in here is we're going to create... This is going to be... Should I actually do this here? And that's the question. I'm thinking about making this into like a sauna and a bath, like a hot tub. But would people coming to a visitor center to look at the dude actually be doing that? It's like the perfect shapes and stuff for that stuff. I might just do it. Screw reality. Screw reason. We now are gonna have ourselves a hot tub. Should this be the hot tub? Should this be the sauna? I think this should be the sauna. And then I'll have like a glass wall here, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Vicious Arms was in, Vicious Germs was in here earlier. I was giving him a tour and then all of a sudden he's like, well, there's someone at my door, I'll be right back, and then he never came back, so might have gotten a food delivery and then decided he was super hungry and wanted to eat. I'm gonna believe that as the story. Not that he found the stream entirely super boring and decided to dip as fast as he could. Yeah. This works. We're gonna put why tell you? Why tell me what? Why tell me? I don't understand. Maybe it should be like that. No, I'm just joking around. It, he was like fully into like me showing him the build, and then he's like, wait, someone's at the door, I'll be right back, and then he never came back. So I'm trying to make up a story as to why he never came back. The original story was that like his landlord came and said that he had to move out, and they had all the moving boxes. But that was kind of a sad story, so I like the eating story better. It's more, makes more sense. It's all just fabrications in my mind. Trying to keep myself entertained. Oh yeah, the Publishers Clearinghouse. They got his winning check. He's like, yeehaw! Wish you could do half blocks. This is gonna be the hot tub area. That's the hot tub. And then we'll do... How could we do that? We could put it here. With regards to the music though, I don't really know. There's so many people that just do exactly what I'm doing, play music and have it on a track that doesn't record. It's only there on live, and the only thing that I try and do is not play super not play super popular songs like Taylor Swift or something like that, in case they're like trying to do live DMCA things, which I don't know if they actually can do, but it seems like if they were going to do something live, it would be on one of the major superstar artists, not people who have, you know, a little more to the wayside. I want these, question mark. Kind of want the benches. Where are the benches? Up here. Then people could sit on them. We'll try this. We'll try 4 of those. And then you also have a fireplace that would work. Just thinking in my brain. Thinking in my brains what might be the best option. Nighttime is fast approaching. Go sleep. We will go sleep. Woke up in the middle of the night, couldn't sleep, and then fell back asleep. That's what the character did. This down here is going to be more seating for these people. And then this, we're going to try and make, we're going to get rid of this. Put that here. Let's say it's there. Looks believable. Okay. These are backwards. So let's do it this way. There. 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 Might be too far out to do 4. Maybe 3 is okay. And they can walk by here. Then they can walk by. Then we're gonna need some of this. Can I have some of you, please? Thank you. Huh. I have to sink these down. Oh, we should. I'm gonna need to do. Let me rethink this. Okay. Let's use these. So that needs to be 2. Yeah, this is gonna come out quite a fair bit. Whoops. Hmm. I'm gonna put it on this wall. Because then we don't interfere with that. There we go. Now we'll get rid of this. Maybe that was too much. Just needed one of those gone. Yeah. Okay. And then we'll try these. And we'll flip them this way. Maybe it needs to be 3 deep. Because they're gonna need space to walk. There might not be enough space in here. Well, if I just did 2. Kind of sit weird because they're sunk down. Oh, how should we do this? I think it actually has to be this way. Okay. Then if I add screens here and this light's coming in, it actually will look really cool. Okay. So, and then we'll make like, um, we're gonna try some over there. We're gonna try some tomfoolery. See what happens. Tomfoolery. Okay, we're gonna leave these whole and not go down. And they're gonna be like this. There. Now, if I come here and sit, I'm actually sitting. Then there's walkway up to the next. I'm actually sitting. So that looks right. And then we'll put the... Why is that one there? What are you here for? No idea. Must have been an extra from over here. Somehow. Oh yeah, from the floor that I put in. That's correct. That's correct. Okay, so right here we need the sauna. Oh, that's not gonna work. Can we do a sauna where it's just the coals? How can we do a sauna where it's just the coals? Huh? Huh? How can we do that? I can put this here. I want though. Yeah, put these like this. Okay, let's go get some screens. See if we can find a different solution for the sauna fire charcoal thing. I forgot that that one had a big fire coming off of it. Are you up here? What if I just take one of these? I want to let... Run chest. Screens. Do I have any screens? These. I have the S's. Oh, here I have 6 of these. These will work. We'll do that and that. Then we're gonna get how can we do this? How can we do this? How can we do this? We'll get this and this and this, and this. Didn't I just put this up there? Whoops. Change my mind. Might be able to use... No, I can't rotate that, can I? Can I rotate that? Nope. Cannot rotate. Uh, let's see, we can put this stuff up there to begin with, and then we'll see. Maybe I just use the block. Maybe I just use the block. Okay, so... There's gonna be some experimentation going on here soon. And if it works, it's gonna be awesome. And if it doesn't work, it will at least be something we tried. Okay. Should push that one back for now. I'm actually gonna close off. Oh, I'm in the way. That's why it wasn't working, because I was in the way. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this. Oh. Really doesn't want me to be back there. No, actually we're gonna switch this. Now that we got rid of that, and you know, everything's a fluid situation. Okay, there. Don't think I can put that up there yet. And I don't know if I want to put it up there. Maybe we put it here. Okay, that's going there. Now we're gonna add these screens, and I'm gonna add them from the outside. We're gonna first do this. Okay. I'm doing this from the outside to make the reveal a little bit better. If it looks good. If it doesn't look good. Hey Yana, thanks for stopping in. How are you doing today? How are you? We're busy trying to build a sauna in Enshrouded. A bit exhausted. Yo, running? Or just a busy, crazy, hectic work day? move this over. Now, these screens are really cool because when you walk, and look at that, it adds light and you can see the light. I wish they made more screens like this that didn't have the Asian theme, that were just paper screens in different colors. That'd be so nice. I'm actually gonna add this down here. Oh, it's just nighttime kids' house. Yeah, I know. I understand that. I am doing pretty good. No complaints. No complaints at all. Just having a little me time, playing some Enshrouded, doing some building. No complaints. Okay, so yeah, we just wanted to cover that up a little. This is going to be a hot tub. When the water update comes, I'm going to add some water in here. There's going to be a hot tub here. And then over here, we're having a little sauna. People can come in and sit down in the sauna. And I'm going to try some here in just a bit. But first, we're going to add, hopefully, oh, that's way too big. I'm gonna have to delete this. Oh, we'll get this to work. We'll get it to work. We will get it to work. Maybe. Maybe we'll get it to work. It's a big maybe. Okay, about there. So now we have that. We're looking for this. See this? Maybe it's hard to see on stream, but there's smoke coming up here. I'm hoping that we can have the smoke without the flame. That's kind of the goal. So now we need to undo this. And then hopefully we can build over this. Oh, this is the wrong block. I want this one. Okay, so we have a slight glow and some steam. Smoky effect. Which is better than flames going everywhere. So now I want to put like something on the top there to make it look maybe like a, yeah, maybe like a, what are they called? Sauna fireplace? I don't know what they're called. They normally look like I put that fireplace away. They look like they have little stone things coming off them, but here they do this. Kind of looks like this, but with stones on the top would be a good example. But all of these produce flames. and that's not good. What could we use? What could we use? Could use these. Maybe. Or we could maybe use like a terrain thing. I wonder if that would work. This is all unexplored territory, so I have no idea if any of this stuff is gonna work. But maybe these could look like something if they're stacked weird. And then if we took... and maybe if we took these kind of stones. Granite, rubble. Rubble? Rubble? Maybe if we took some rubble. And then we're gonna go over to this guy and see if we can get... Oh, this is not your house. I know you like hanging out here, but do you know where he is? Where did he go? Is he inside? I don't know where he is. You're here though. You have the same stuff. I will use you instead. I want to try these. This is definitely a big experiment. No idea if this is gonna work. I know it works. I'll say that. I know that what I'm trying to do works, but I don't know how it works and what the conditions are to make it work. I just know that at some point, the thing I'm about to try to do in a second, after we try and maybe make something that looks like stones. I think if we do 4 of these, that kind of looks... That's not that bad. I'll believe that. That's believable to me. That's as good as it's gonna get. Okay. This is the part that I have no idea if this will work or not. Okay. Now... Oh, that was wrong. That was really wrong. That was really, really wrong. Oh, that's one of the best things I ever did. That created a big problem. That is not what I wanted to do. Somehow I was not paying attention that I had explosive arrows set. Now there's just a slight hole in the build. Alright. We can fix it. We can fix it. It'll be okay. It will be okay. I'm gonna put those away so I don't use them anymore. Because that was bad. That was very bad. You don't normally fire a bow while you're building. Okay, so you have to at least, you know, forgive me a little. I think I have a chest out here I could throw it in. Yeah. Use both of those. I still have more cat pillows. I am gonna need this though. The decay tool. We're gonna have to undecay the explosion and then fix it. That was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. Okay, so to do that, we can put this away and that away. Not gonna use those. Up there. Do want that, don't need that. And we can put that away also. And then we're gonna need to build some once we get this fixed. Right, so maybe it's not working with me. Okay. How was this then? This was... Oh wait. Remove. I was adding decay, not removing. Yep. And there we go. Fix, 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 fix. Anything on the roof? No. I think that's all that. That side. Oh. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. There. Oh, it's peeking through the fireplace. I didn't think about that. Fix you out here. Okay, so this decay tool works to fix broken buildings quite easily, if you guys didn't know that. You just remove instead of add. If you add, it will destroy things, but if you remove, it fixes them. So if you ever mistakenly shoot an arrow into your build and make an explosive arrow in the process, and you explode everything, remember, you have the decay tool to be your friend. Okay. You clipped it? Nice. Awesome. It definitely is clip worthy. It's definitely clip worthy. That might be the first clip of the channel. That was pretty funny. Okay. I'm gonna try and do it from down here. How did I do this? Oh, I destroyed some windows too. I'll have to get some windows to replace. At least it destroyed the ones that snap in easy instead of the other ones. Oh, that's too far. Too far. And this. That was pretty epic. We didn't even get to do the experiment. It was an experiment all of its own. When we get this rebuilt, we'll do it though. See if it works. So that was wrong. Okay. Yeah. Testing it out for science. That was not for science though. That was just complete brain, no brain power. Not paying attention to what I'm doing. Shooting an explosive arrow directly into my build. It was pretty awesome. There. So we had some shroud wood going up this way. Oops. So bad at placing blocks. Okay, that looks right. So I'm gonna need 6 windows. This looks correct from this side. This looks correct. This is for the balcony out there. Okay. Okay, so I think... Oh. There's some remnants of something. Oh, that was the 2... What happened here? What on here? Oh, I'm using the wrong wood. That's what's going on. Wrong wood. There we go. So I have to get those cabinets for down there. And then we can try again. Cabinets and 6 windows. I'll go to sleep real quick. I'm gonna try this again. That was so funny. Okay, so I think I might have some of those windows made, but not a ton of them. Oh. Well, stream title was correct. Deathy Deaths. Fix that. Let's see if we got any windows. We have 1. I don't have any more of those. Okay, so we'll get. Oh, oh. These, two of those, and windows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means I have 6 of them, right? Yes. Oh, I guess there was one up there for some reason. We have those. Throw that there. We can put the rubble away.
Oh, sawdust.
Oh, sawdust. Alright. Oh. I died over there, supposedly. You got a badge for the clip as being like the first clip. That's awesome. I got a badge, which I think is even more funny, is I got a badge for making a clip in Guitar Freak's channel. And he's been streaming forever, so that means that not many people have made clips there. Or it's a new thing where it's just like, just was rolled out and whoever makes clips gets the badge. I don't know how it works. Okay. Put those back up there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, they added it 2 weeks ago. Ah. Alright. We're gonna put the windows back. This goes like this. Alright, so everything is fixed. Now... Now I don't have any explosive arrows. So... Let's go see if we can get this to work. That was pretty funny. Okay, so what we're trying to do here is you cannot place any fabric items or things like that in the game right now. But if you destroy this cat bed, it produces a fabric piece that if I don't pick it up, might look like towels sitting on these things, but I don't know if they will be destroyed with just a single arrow or what's gonna happen. So testing for science. That didn't do anything. So let's switch to the obsidian. That was better. Numbers is... Oh, didn't do anything. Where did it go? Maybe the cat bed doesn't do it. Maybe it's only the dog bed? This is all experiments, so I have no idea if any of this is gonna work. And that didn't work. Okay, so let's actually go down to the pet sanctuary. Not really a pet sanctuary. It's the barn. where all the pets are highly neglected and never fed, and somehow they still love me whenever I pet them. Hey guys. Alright, so we're gonna test you. Yeah, it's only the dog bed then. Okay. Let me just make sure that that is the case. Yep, that didn't give anything. Okay. What are you doing out here? You belong in here. Your bed's over here somewhere. Oh, you guys. Alright, so I need to make some more dog beds and cat beds and give them back their stuff. Give them back their stuffs. And then we'll try and use dog beds up there. But from the looks of it, the way that they get destroyed, the thing just falls randomly.
Hello.
Instead of like controlled. So we're gonna make a lot of these
Bye-bye.
and just hope that some fall where we want them to fall. Put these back first though. You get a cat bed there. And you get a dog bed here. Well, if you moved, you'd get a dog bed there. Whoop. Okay. We'll go the long way. Go the long way through the caves. Through the cave system up to the other place. So what do you guys think? You think we're gonna have good luck? Or do you think they're just gonna fall onto the floor? They might actually fly into the other room as well. We're gonna try as many as we can. Where are they gonna, you think they're gonna fall down here? They need to fall up here. Well, I guess it wouldn't be that bad if they were all laying down. Like maybe I could even put some up here. Now that I think about it. Or like people used them. When they were saunaing. Okay. We'll try those and these. We'll try these first. So they kind of go, at least in this case, they went forward and to the right a little. So if I wanted this one on the bench, I'd need to move this one a little forward, I think. I don't want to swing my axe in here because that'll destroy other stuff. Oh, that looks promising. Although it is sticking out quite a bit. The other one looks pretty good. But I wonder if they're gonna... Oh. 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 Oh, success. Okay. So I'm gonna pick that one up. And that one up. And that one up. And leave those. I'd believe that. Alright, and then we're gonna... wanna loop this? It's too many E options. Okay, so this was... we'll try here and here. Out of stamina. I guess if you make enough of them, you have the random chance that they will actually... Oh, it's the music that was... that one's not that bad. Kinda want it on the thing though. Hey. There. I mean, I think that was a pretty successful sauna experiment. I don't know if I need this. I was thinking that maybe these could be up there, but there's no way that they're gonna magic... well, you know what? It never hurts to experiment. Let's experiment. Let's do it for science. As Yana has said, do it for science. Uh-oh. Stamina. I don't understand where he goes. Inside somewhere? Oh, there he is.
Welcome.
Welcome. Am I out of wood? That's kind of funny. We'll do as many as the running out of wood allows us to.
Bye
Okay.
bye.
We need to also try and put some in the spa area. Like here. I should put some shelves there. It'd be cool if you could have like a hanging towel on a hook. That'd be pretty nice. Okay, so I want to try and redo this one. There. I'm actually gonna try two. Two for that. Oh, this does fit in there. This might actually work out really good. It doesn't really have a lot of place. It doesn't, like in terms of dropping. It either is gonna drop here or in here. And having towels right there would not be the worst. It doesn't want me to place them because I can't see. Right. Let the experiment continue. I'm gonna pick you up and pick you up and leave that one there and leave that one there. Leave those two there. Okay. Looks promising. Oh. Lost casualty award. Oh. Okay, this I don't like. Loot that one. Loot that, loot that. Which one of these am I looting? Yes. Yes. That works. That works. That works. Was there any that went over here? Nope. We should get some to put over here though. I mean, not half bad for a wooden horse who has to pee. There's some Swedish saying that something like that. I forget exactly what it is. My Swedish is horrible, so please forgive me. Okay. We need to get some wood. Because we're out of wood. So we should go chop some wood. I am gonna switch to a different playlist though, real quick. I want regular wood, so I'm gonna leave here. I'm just gonna get a bunch of hardwood if I could start cutting down this stuff. In my original, well, this is my original save, but in my original playthrough of the game, I came and took over this house. Not this. This is the shed. But this house I took over eventually. What comfort level does it give you? Comfort level 9, which I thought was the best thing ever. At the beginning of the game, I was like, what? Comfort level 9? Just, I didn't have to do anything for it. That's how I ended up at the tavern also, because it had such a great comfort level. When you just went in. But I think now my comfort level is like 109 or something. Super high. This artist is Emiliana Torini, who is an Icelandic singer. If anybody wanted that little tidbit of information. I think when she sings, it sounds like she's smiling. You set up a base here? Yeah, it's a nice early game location. That is for dang sure. But then once I moved into the tavern, I just deleted this altar eventually, because you can fly down from there so easily. I don't need the honey. Skip those. Just get a couple more trees. How many we got so far? Oh yeah, we'll be okay. Let's grab a couple more. And then I'm gonna do my traditional grab the loot boxes over here. I don't know why I do this, but I always do. Whenever I'm over here. Whenever I'm over here. Oh. There's just so many of them. The good thing about them is sometimes they have shroud wood, which I hate trying to cut down shroud wood. So it's where are we going? We're going here. Whisperville. Don't you want me? Okay, so we will do 10 more dog beds, I think. Put this stuff away. I've been using a lot of stuff. Delete, delete. Stone goes over there. Get that. In there. Put you up there. We can delete these. Okay, let's go make some more. Oh, we can put this one away too. Make some more dog beds. You're sleeping, so I know where you are. Well, you're not sleeping yet. You're out here chilling. 10 of those. Go up here. Okay. Okay. Kinda, I'm thinking that most of these are just gonna end up down here. We'll try. We'll do. Oh, we've got these. Let me go grab those real quick. Hey, where's your husband? Sleeping? Of course. Um, I'll always want you back. Oh, too many button pushes. Too many button pushes. Right. Here? Actually, I'm gonna move these over. Alright, time to play shooty. Best of luck, chat. Don't know where that one went. No idea. Oh, way up there. Oh, oh. What's happening up there? Well, that worked. I'm fine with that. Where'd the other ones go, though? What's up? No. There's something weird is happening up there. I'm missing a roof piece? Probably. Oh, that one goes through, that's why. Here one is. Speaking of sin. Not bad. Not bad. That one was bad. Still, we got 2 towels there, 3 towels up there. Some towels on the benches here, towels over there, and towels up there. I think that was pretty successful. All things said and done. Very nice little sauna. Although, he should probably... Yeah, he should... Yeah. There, now he's more sauna appropriate. It would be cool if we could get this to be... Maybe I put benches here. Like I did there, so you can actually sit down in there. Get some more of these. We'll go do that. We'll go do that real quick. Grab 2 more of those log benches. Mm. One of them there. Mm. Kind of weird to run around naked in the game. Mm. Mm.
You've got a good eye, Flameborn.
I've got a good eye. I've got a good eye. Okay. Let's get rid of these. And then we're gonna put this one in first. Does it let me sit? No. There, lets me sit. And then this one, come on, bear with me. All right, there. No, not sideways. No, not sideways. Yep. Yep. Not that one though. Still, I think I should make it so this corner one sits, because these two corners overlap and that's not going to work. So it'd be better if someone could sit over there. Yeah, you can sit there. Still can't sit there. Sit. Sit. There we go. I think it needs to go back though. Sit. Okay. So it can be there. Like that maybe? Yep. It's really far out. Try and push it back further. Push. Push. There. Oh, too far. Oh, this looks good. Yep, that works. Then we have 3 seating spots. That works pretty good. Pretty happy. Pretty happy. I really love those paper windows when the light comes through. We did pretty good today, guys. Pretty good. Alright, let's get dressed again. I'm gonna modify this. Mhm. We just need to redo this because my brain doesn't like how it looks. And I think we can make it better. We can make it better. More better. We can make it look more better. Okay. So I'm gonna lower. Oh, uh-oh. The fog. I'm gonna lower it down by one because I think this rubble will cover up that enough. And then we're gonna go like this. Oh, these are way too big. Way too big. Hmm. I want there to be a small one. So I can put it right there. But made it bigger. Could have these go back. Oh man, the door's in the way. Could have these go back this way. Seriously. The lower there. I don't think I want it bigger though. I'm gonna try do this different. Like that. Hate when the arrows get in your way. It's as low as it'll go. Oop. Where I want you to go. So Rose Redding. Yeah. This doesn't work. Why am I even trying it? Setting down. Ah. We need to find something else. What can we use that's smaller and metal? Or stone. Metal or stone. I could use plates maybe? Could use plates. Could use plates. Okay, we'll put these away. Hello, buddy. How's it going? That away. Use these. This would be better. No, this would be better. Try this. Yep. I think this one will work. I think this one will work. Short. Whoops. Little whoopsies. One short. Thanks for all you guys who are just chilling here. If you ever want me to show you around the place, just let me know. If you have any questions, let me know. I better not do that. Got these things. there's a lot more things all over. We made some pretty good progress today on this build. Okay, you need to go like this. You're straight. There. Not the best, but pretty good. Pretty good for what it is. Really happy with these towels. Cloth. With the cloth towels. This will be cool when it gets water. Should get some rugs for down here. And a rug for there. Let's see. Might be something up here. Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Grab a couple different rugs here and throw them down in here. Was thinking of using these rugs, the furry rugs, but then I was thinking about wet feet coming down on the fur and getting the fur all wet. That would just not be good. Might be fun for over there though. And then have one here. Oh, door's in the way. Gonna come out the door. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. You know, I should get that. Yeah, that's what I should do. I definitely should do that. Delete this. And I should get the stone shower. So there's like a little wash off the sweat, salt stuff before you get into the hot tub. Isn't that a pretty common thing in public bathing locations? Do we have one of those made? No. Hey, need you to make me one of these. Thank you.
One block at a time.
Yeah, then you can shower and get into the tub. Dry off with your towels. Maybe we should try some more towels for down here with the dogs. Maybe not. It's weird that this goes all the way over here now. Could modify it and just have it be on this one. It creates a nice overhang on this though. What is that? Don't know. Is that a fabric piece? No. Where's that? I have no idea what that is. Is it from this? I didn't lower this. No. Oh, it might be from one of these. I don't think so though. Not that. Yeah, I don't know what that's from. Okay, so we now have a sauna and hot tub for some reason inside the visitor center to the dude on the wall. Maybe it's like a spa package that you can get when you come here and you spend the night, then you get treated to a spa. That's the story we're making up. This is like a luxury suite that you can rent up here. Oh, we found another fabric. Yeah, this is gonna be a luxury suite up here that you can rent. And then as part of the rental, you get the spa, sauna, hot tub treatment. But what are we gonna put over here? That's the question. What are we gonna have here and here and here and here? And then also I'm wondering if we put one more table here. Small table like this with 2 chairs. 1, 2. Then I think it looks, because right now it looks empty. Then we have a good foot traffic pattern going straight to the stairs and around everything this way, and this way. But yeah, we need a table here. I don't see any pre-made. You're sleeping up here. Nope. You haven't made it there yet. Oh, what am I out of bronze? I should go move some bronze over. One. Here we go. Oh, we also are gonna need stuff for out here too. Forgot about that. We're gonna have this. Maybe I should have these look straight, because everything else is straight over there. And then they can be messy out here on the balcony. Yep. That fills in the area better. You have bathrooms, and then over here we also need to do something. We need like something. This is gonna be where they have a register. Just make up things in the game. Yeah, you can get a cash register if you go to this one location, and then there's a computer that you can get also. That's in a different location. We'll sleep in our guillotine bed tonight. The guillotine bed. With the king running away. Yeah, how come we can't have fabric like this? It'd be so cool to have fabric walls and stuff. Have light coming through. We have a lot to decorate in here still though. I need food on the tables. Except we're only gonna have, yeah, that's what we said. We're only having this be coffee, milk, and desserts. It's not an actual full service food place. That's across the street. They have the buffet. Buffet and full kitchen. Buffet with all the meats. And then there's a full kitchen over here too that people can order a la carte. the custom fireplace stove. Actually get rid of this. So what do we all do today? I forget what we did. Oh yeah, we started with experimenting on the roofs, which was kind of a fail in my... Already tore them down, but we tested out all the different roof tiles. Hoping for something magical to happen, but nothing magical happened. What else did we do? I think we just worked up here. I think we just worked up here. Up around these parts. Oh yeah. We've finished the bookcases in here. Well, not really. We've finished placing the books in the bookcases. We still need all the plants and the decorations for inside the bookcase. Still need to figure out some for this area too. Not sure what that's gonna be. Get something eventually. Think of something eventually. Then we placed all this furniture, which still needs more work. There's going to be a drinks cabinet there. Then this needs clutter on the tables and everything. And then I guess we spent the majority of the time on the sauna and the hot tub. Which I think was a pretty good success. It's all set to go for when the water comes. Just trying to think if there's more that I could do with that. I think that's gonna be it for me though. So why don't we raid over to Guitar Freak, who right now is streaming some Borderlands 4. I'm sure he would appreciate us all stopping in there. And he has drops enabled if you're into that thing. And if you're into that kind of game, you can get some drops by watching. Yeah, so you can copy this raid message and post it in over there. say hi to Guitar Freak. He's a nice guy. He's got a really dark sense of humor, but he is a pretty reasonable guy. Pretty awesome. Check him out. Thanks again, everybody, for hanging out with me today and letting me play some games for you. Just a reminder, take a moment, tell someone how much you appreciate them, because true kindness like that is never forgotten. Till next time, you guys, smile, see joy in yourself, see joy in others, and never forget, you have a friend waiting here. Later.